This is the raw, uncut version of how the last 365 days of the last year have been for me. How I started from door dashing. I hate the come up story. I hate being pitiful, but I started from door dashing to now being and having this background as my room. If you're wanting to learn how a 20-year-old, 19 at the time, had learned how to get that by himself and break a cycle of whatever his family had before him, it's not that hard, you know? It's very simple, and most people aren't willing to go through that pattern or to break that pattern to be able to learn it. For me, it was a very crazy journey, all right? Now I have a nice car, I have a cool apartment, and I have a nice family, yeah, friend group, family, same thing. I have huge goals. I have a lot of things that I still want to accomplish, but I'm very proud and blessed and grateful of what I have now. So, to get started, how did I do it? I had started many various businesses just like anyone else, and the one thing that really stuck with it and that really pushed that final leap forward was honestly marketing. Now, you might have heard about it before, I don't know, going to local businesses, asking them if they want a website, asking them, hey, I'll run your SEO or I'll help you on meta ads or whatever it is, but it works. It works. I did it, right? I used to have a service-based business. It was for detailing. Ended up switching over after learning how it works, turning that into a machine that helped other people do the exact same thing that I had already achieved, which was 10, 20K months from a service-based business that was very easy to run. Now, anyone can clean a car, but can you actually get those customers to then clean the car? Anyone can service someone and do the fulfillment, but how are you going to find the person who actually needs that service, who actually has that problem? It's from two things: AI ads. Now, they can be real ads too, but Facebook, Instagram, meta ads, Google, finding the place where people are searching for to fix their problem. Now, I will make videos online about these problems, giving them the solution, breaking down the service, then telling them where to reach out for other businesses. But I make it simple, right? So, yes, you could go out and find someone in your local area, but how I do it is a little bit different. I have my own videos that I used to have from detailing, replicate it, use it for other people, still make it personalized, still make the videos high quality, but I refine my system, I refine my process, and then I resell that and repackage it. The reason why I make it simple is so that I can replicate it and do it quickly across a lot of people while still providing a lot of value. Now, people will pay me month to month for me to do this simple thing. Now, I say it's simple. I'm going to be real. Shoot, it takes a lot of my time. It takes a lot of my time, guys. So it's not something that's, okay, simple in terms of, all right, if you have one client, I've made it simple because I've failed so many times. But after you learn the system, you only have to do it one time, guys. You only have to get rich one time. You only have to make money one time. Because after that one time, you failed enough to realize the system and how it works, and you can do it over and over and over again. But after learning that, I'll get straight to the point. Ran ads for local businesses, had a lot of people that I ran through trying to figure out whether or not and how it actually works. Finally figured it out, replicated it, ran ads for myself, and now I'm at like 20, 25K a month, 30K a month, somewhere around that range. But it's really not a lot. After you do make a substantial amount of money, you realize that that's honestly not a lot of money. Like after your first 10K a month, that's what most people dream about. They're like, oh my gosh, I would love to make 100K, because that's what the other businesses and I guess when you're searching for a job, that's what they see, that you see that as like the top of the line, right? It's really not. You could make a lot more than that if you really just put your time and energy towards it. But the whole system, find local businesses. You're not going to cold call them because, yeah, that's what everyone says. You're going to run ads for your own company. you can cold call them because you have to be good at sales. You have to be able to actually present yourself. And as you see right now, how I can talk and how I don't actually stutter, it's because I've said things like this 1,000 times. I've talked to so many people and I've been through the same conversation numerous number of times. All right. So it takes repetitive tasks over and over and over again. It's not going to be easy, but it's possible, you know? But you find those businesses, you make a deal, you make it make sense. You find whatever option is best for them to actually move forward, for you to run the ads and make them money. Once they make a substantial amount of money, 8 to 10K a month, then you're able to charge them a simple $1,000 on a monthly basis. You don't have to find the next client every month. Even if you were to find 3 people for the next month, or this first month that you actually start, it would replace your day job and you would only work a few hours a day then. But if you really want to like get after it, you probably have a taste of that 3 clients a month and be like, shoot, why not get another 7, reach an easy 10K a month, you know? So it takes grit. It takes someone who's actually willing to go through the hard work. Now, if you're wanting to skip all that hard work, there are ways that are available for you to actually get through it, like finding someone who already did it, like, I mean, going and just doing it yourself. I guess honestly that's really the only 2 options. You find someone who did it, because you're not going to find these videos on YouTube. Like, you'll find some of them, right? You can easily reach 5, 10K a month on YouTube, but that's the hard way, right? I personally had a lot of connections and a business partner to kind of duplicate my time, where I'm able to then learn from a mistake from him, learn from a mistake from other people doing the same thing, then finally find that path. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. Nice to meet you. I'm Santi. 6 minutes in, I just told you my name. But yeah, if you want to see the apartment, this is the place. Pretty cool. It's my desk. Pretty nice. The vision board, you see. Pretty cool. Now, I'm not going to show you the rest of the room, I'll be honest, because I still have boxes from whenever I moved in like a month ago. Just came back from Mexico. Pretty cool experience. I like Mexico. I definitely want to move there for a good period of time, just because I need to speak Spanish, guys. That's another thing. I'm getting sidetracked, but 365 days, agency, the entire time. That's what the business model is called. It's a marketing agency. And yeah, scaled it. Gonna continue to scale it. After refining my systems, after refining the process, and that just takes time, guys. You gotta be patient. Nothing happens overnight. And people really want to have the process work in that first month, but it's not going to, whether or not, unless you're willing to, I mean, there's not really an unless. Even if you do sacrifice 24 hours of your day, shoot, you still got a long ways to go until you reach big numbers. But if you're seeing this and you're like, I'm the same age as me, 18, or I'm 20, about to be 21, then you have a lot of time. Most people don't start businesses like this until they're like 26, 30 years old. But if you could catch the wave early, especially now because everything's progressing so quick. A year ago, AI was barely like even in the picture. But yeah, it's changed a lot. It's going to continue to change. And the quicker that you're able to actually catch that ride, the faster you're probably going to be able to succeed, because as it gets easier, the barrier to entry also lowers. So shoot, maybe it's going to run out soon. Maybe there's not going to be a lot of time until you're able to start this business. But if you're still able to start while it is at least a little bit difficult, then you'll actually be smarter than people who had less barrier to entry, because you went through the things that the AI probably would have just explained for you. Now, there's things that you probably would have learned that were outside of whatever the AI taught you, but I don't know, I'm getting sidetracked. All right, peace out. I'll see you guys.